Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's video, we are really going to have very interesting discussion. Actually today I was even tempted to almost to have a live stream today, but I said let us hold on, and the live stream will be coming on Wednesday without failing. So remember to put that on your calendar. On Wednesday we are going to have a live stream. So thank you so much, my good people. As I've already said, that this video is going to be one of those very interesting videos that will be really coming directly to your screens. And remember also to put a notification bell so that you don't miss out on some of these videos that actually will be coming directly to your screens. Let's start this video, as soon as possible, because in today's video I really don't want to consume a lot of your time. And let's dash to the point. Actually, in today's discussion, we are going to have a conversation surrounding, the item that was brought by Train Town Grandpa. And also we are going to have the Travel Commando in today's platform. And also we are going to have an old man who jumped through the fence of the Travel Commando. And actually, the Travel Commando just realized that he has landed into the compound. Please watch the video from the beginning up to the end. And also remember to subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's start this video in this way. Among the YouTubers that actually the Travel Commando has really brought very closer to him, and also the YouTuber that the Travel Commando himself nurtured him from the beginning up from the beginning up to now, is actually Mayuguno. And I can assure you that Mayuguno is highly favored by the Travel Commando. I know there are some people who are really starting to throw doubts probably between Mayuguno and the Travel Commander. And sometime back I came out and I said, stop wasting your time and trying to bring issues between these two individuals, because you will not succeed. You will not succeed, because the Travel Commando actually, minds about Mayuguno 100%. And in today's video, I'm really going to prove some of those negative reactors who were assuming that something is really going on the wrong direction between the Travel Commando and Mayuguno. So please watch the video, and also remember to like the video so that we keep on promoting this video today a lot of the audience outside there, so that they also don't miss out on actually what is coming directly on the screen. Now, the Travel Commando was distributing the items in the villa, and I think on Sunday was the third day. Was it the third day? Yes, it was the third day, I think. So the items were distributed, and people were asking themselves, how comes, Mayuguno was not invited to come and also make a selection of the items that he wanted? It actually came to my attention that Mayuguno was invited. The Travel Commando made a phone call to Mayuguno to come and make a selection of the items that actually he wanted. And he expected Mayuguno to be there early in the morning. But of course, Mayuguno had some visitors at his place, and he could not just abandon his visitors and come to the Travel Commando's place very early in the morning. So I think those are some of the things that really made Mayuguno not go there very early in the morning. And also, the visitors of Mayuguno left, and Mayuguno and Brother Dagi escorted these visitors, and I think that was the very day that these items were supposed to be distributed. Now, to cut this long story short, amidst all the challenges, that were there, the travel commando, amidst all this business, being busy distributing this item and also ensuring that all the things, all the distribution is moving so well, there is something that amused me about this. That really made me to be very, very happy. People selected shoes, people selected clothes, and the travel commando actually remembered that Mayuguno has not been here, and I called him to come here, and he has not got anything. This shoe and this one are for Mayuguno. And the person who was actually there is this very, very close friend to Mayuguno, the big fish, Mr. Remedy. It was actually there. And I would really, first of all, there are people who like arguing a lot. I would really want, first of all, to play this clip so that we really ashame these individuals who are trying to make it look like the travel commando does not really mind about Mayuguno. That's a very, very big lie. If, amidst the time people were very busy selecting these items, and he was able to recall Mayuguno, and he got for him 2 wonderful, beautiful, nice shoes, that shows you that Mayuguno is the first son. Whether people want to like it or they don't want to like it, he's the first son. Let's first of all watch this clip, and then when I come back, we are going to continue with this video. And remember, a lot of drama is coming in this video today. Just watch the video from the beginning up the end, and please remember to subscribe. We are just starting this video. Let's watch this clip, and then when I come back, we are going to start this video very, very strongly.
What did you get? Murimi, I have to do a video with you.
Okay, thank you.
Let's start from top to bottom. Show people, Murimi. You speak English.
This is a shirt.
Okay, let's stand here because of...
Okay, this is a shirt.
A shirt?
Yeah.
Wewe utasimama hapa ndio hiyo ya nini.
Okay. This is a shirt.
Yes, Murimi is my neighbor, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm happy for it. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
I've got also a coat.
Okay, Murimi has a coat. Very good.
This is a coat.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a overall.
Hii ukitupa bahati mbaya. Look guys, USA, very tough. Yeah. Very tough.
As you can see, guys.
Yani Murimi, ni kwenda tu nyoroshe hapo ikuwe na kulingana. Upunguze.
Hivyo.
Hii maisha na maisha.
I've got also another shirt here.
Murimi is wearing all the packages. Another shirt. Also. Oh, yeah. Nimeenda hii sehemu. I've been to this place, Cosmill. Wow. Nimeenda hii sehemu. Nimefika. Cosmill.
A shot?
Wewe toa pole pole tu Murimi. Ni zako. Hakuna mtu atakutoa. Nataka tu watu waone.
Okay.
Yes. Murimi is taking his time to show you what he is.
I've got an overall from USA, guys.
You ukiuza Murimi atakuwa sana. Hii ni hii ni kama hata blanket. Aya.
Thank you, guys.
Top.
I've got also another shirt here.
Yes.
Yeah, guys.
Very good.
Yeah.
From Cosmill.
Yeah.
I've
got a short.
A short.
Yeah.
Another short.
And this is a trouser.
Trouser.
Yeah. And I've got also very nice shoes, as you can see, guys. Wow. Top notch. Mama yangu. Seniambie.
Murimi is more than happy.
Yeah.
Aya Murimi, tumemalizana.
Sasa. Ndaso kinimche toka ambesana.
Aya guys. Aya jameni, wale wa kuondoka waondoke. You'll be the first person I'm giving a shout out from the village.
Yes.
What is your name?
My name is Kennedy the Remedy.
You must be a very lucky guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm not giving shout out to anyone.
Yeah.
Kennedy, what have you carried, Kennedy? Mmepata nini? What have you gotten?
Yeah.
For Mayuguno. Yeah, show me for Mayuguno.
For Mayuguno.
Yes.
This
Two pair.
two pair.
Okay, very
Yes,
good.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And me
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Yes.
Very
and,
good.
And the clothes.
You got a nice.
Yes.
This is trouser and this is what?
This and the pants.
Oh, this is also, what is this? Open this, we see.
Okay.
This is pants. This looks something unique. Here in a car.
It's a big, so
Oh, it's big.
yeah. So I'm going to
Reduce.
reduce. Yeah.
Higher. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah. Thank you.
Higher. How much money did you pay for this? Umelipa pesa ngapi?
Sijalipa chochote.
In English, how do you say?
I don't have a.
You didn't pay. I didn't pay.
I didn't pay
for any money.
for any money.
Nani alikuchagulia? Who chose for you?
And me.
He chose himself.
Yeah.
Higher.
So, you have been in position to watch. Actually, in that video, the travel commando was emphasizing a point that there are two shoes that he has given Mayuguno. And he wanted to prove that if the remedy, Mr. Remedy Sankara, can still remember that actually the two shoes belongs to, to Mayuguno. So this shows you that the attachment the travel commando is having with Mayuguno is actually very, very strong. And he is a person who can easily even take visitors to the travel commando's place. Because he was able to take his own visitors to go and say hi to the travel commando, which is a very, very good thing. Very, very good gesture. I can assure you, however much people want to talk and want to criticize the travel commando, he actually knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. And he is a man who is really very, very generous. Very, very generous. I was able to watch his premium and I saw how things are happening in the villa. People were able to select clothes for themselves. The young children were also there to select clothes for themselves. And also, the old were also there to select clothes for themselves. Especially, a lot of women were able to get very, very good clothes for themselves. Some of them probably like for 5 years, they will never buy clothes. Because also in villages, actually, finances, like in terms of money, people don't have even money to buy clothes for themselves. You can find somebody who's having 2 clothes, one for going to the garden and one for the compound, and maybe an extra one for going to church. So in most cases, people have like 3 clothes, one for going to the garden and one for staying at home, and then also one for going to church. There are also people who uses the same clothes for going to the one for going to the garden. It's the same clothes they use it at home during daytime. So this has really been a very, very good opportunity to the villagers who have been in position to enjoy this chance that was really given to them by the travel commando through the train town grandpa. We really appreciate, what these people are able to do in ensuring that things are really, really flowing so well. And congratulations to the travel commando for actually doing the right thing. We really appreciate you for lifting the energy in the village and also showing these young children. You see, these young children just only visiting the travel commando's home will motivate them to actually think in a very, very positive way. So that when they're growing, they have it in their minds that actually our uncle has constructed a very, very powerful house in the village. That is a very, very good example to a lot of children in the village. Actually, I was really very, very happy to see how these children enjoyed whatever was happening at the travel commando's place. First of all, they went select clothes for themselves, And also they enjoy the party. You know, they enjoy the party. They ate good food, very, very interesting food. And me, I was really very, very pleased with what was really happening. And the travel commando, the attachment he has with the children is really very, very great. You see, it is really very, very difficult for people to convince these children that actually the travel commando is a very, very bad person. It is very hard because they see what it does to them. You know, it is very, very hard. And actually, a person who tells these children that the travel commando is bad, then you are creating enmity for yourself. You know, because a child can easily ask you a very simple question. If he was a bad person, you would have not even given us food. You would have not given us soda. Do you know how many months children even take to test a soda in their life in a whole year? Most of these children taste good things during Christmas, especially sodas. No, people, families, parents don't have money to buy soda for their children. And we saw how happy these children were, you know, very, very happy, very, very happy. And the travel command really did a very, very good job in ensuring that these children really enjoyed themselves. They ate, and some of them even ate. They felt like, you know, food have reached on their throat. Actually, there was one of the child who said, I ate, I am even almost failing to walk. The boy was too satisfied. And I can assure you, these children can never forget the travel commando. And the joy of the travel commando is actually to feed children. If you have noticed, the priority that was given to people first were the children to go and select whatever things they want. The priority was children. And also, I saw the neighbor, you know, the children for the neighbor, they were also there, you know, and that is a very, very good gesture from the travel command. Actually, these children don't have any problem. And actually, these children are like his children because these children are actually children of his very, very good friend who passed away some time back, you know. But of course, you know, the mother to these children, her brain is already corrupted, and she feel like, you know, but it seems like she's starting to have some probably maybe some sense in her brain, you know, because I was watching her live stream and she was saying she does not want to have problems, she does not want to have what, you know. I want to make it very, very clear. This woman needs those clothes more than anybody, more than all the neighbors. She needs those clothes. However much she wants to pretend, she needs them. And the travel commando is a very, very free person, by the way. If she was even to go at the travel commando's place, I doubt if the travel commando was going to chase her away. I really doubt it. But because of the guiltiness that lady is having, you know, maybe even if she's to go to the travel commando's place, she'll go, but she'll not want to be on camera. You never know, you know, because she knows exactly what she has done in trying to tarnish the name of the travel commando and people surrounding the travel commando. The truth of the matter is, the travel commander have really done his best. And whoever want to criticize him, if you're a person, if you have, you know, if you are not sober in your mind, you start criticizing the travel commando at the moment, I can assure you even people will stop watching some of those channels. Because these things are in the open. People can easily see that actually this man is feeding children in the village. And you know how people value children. You know how people value children. You leave alone the grown-up people. But children, those are the future of the country. Those are the future of our community. And the travel command is ensuring that he is giving them the best, the best. And as he has really tried, and God will continuously bless him for that. It is really one of the things that really touched me in that video. The way he was treating these children. There was one child who was eating in a group of children who were eating very fast, and the travel commando was moving around. And in that process of moving around, he saw this child who was crying, he or she was crying, and these other children were eating very, very fast. So he removed that child and actually got for him the right place to be. That one really touched me. It touched me. And it shows how the travel commando really care for children. These are not his children. These are children for the community. These are children of neighbors. These are children of people even who hate him. These are not his children. These are children of people who talk bad about him. These are children of people who probably even don't mind about him. Now, when you watch that clip, the one we have just played, you saw the boy was putting on a lot of clothes. Actually, that boy is a brother to ANESTA. That boy is a brother to ANESTA. But I've never heard him talking so badly about the travel command. Actually, the wife to that boy or to that man at some point was helping with cooking at the travel commander's villa. So there are people who are asking themselves, but why is it that that man is there in the villa? Actually, is one of those individuals at some point who were getting sand from the river for the construction of the wall fence, if you remember very, very well. And that boy, by the way, is educated, but the problem, he has engaged himself in drinking. But let me tell you, that boy also somehow, sometimes is being manipulated by alcohol. If you remember the story of Obasa, himself, instead of coming out and saying that actually Obasa has children, he also tried first to hide the story. But at the same time, he was protecting Mayuguno, that actually Mayuguno is a good man. He has given me a job and he has worked there for some good time. And then his brothers, ANESTA, after this man talking about Mayuguno and praising Mayuguno, the so-called ANESTA, I think, gave him something to drink. And he started talking somehow negatively, doing some cornering against who? Against Mayuguno. But that one did not last and did not have a lot of impact. The truth of the matter is, the travel commando minds about a lot of people in this village, including that boy who somehow talked badly, but it was not so much. Even if I was the one, I would not really chase him away, because he has been fairly, however much he drinks, but he has not been opening his mouth like his other brothers. Yes, I want to make it very, because there are a lot of people who probably are asking, why have they allowed that man to select clothes? The travel commando has his own reason. And actually, the travel commando knows that man and by his names. And even the travel commando was suggesting, please, if select some clothes for your wife. Because the wife of that man, by the way, is a very, very hardworking person. But of course, men who always drink, they will fail to think straight. But me, I was really very, very pleased that the travel commando was also able to recognize the wife of that young man. That, hey, your wife is also here. Please select whatever things you want. You know? And that shows you, you know, how really the travel commando, I mean, it's all the challenges he's facing in his community, but he still minds about his people in this village. Big up to you, the travel commando, for really doing the right thing in changing the life of your people in the village with the help of your good people outside there. We really appreciate, and big up to you, and also to Train Town Grandpa. Much respect and you know, much blessing to you. You know, somebody was asking me, how comes the old man whose children has been criticizing the travel commando and talking so badly about the travel commando, insulting the travel commando plus the entire family, including talking so badly about Congress mom, he also talking so badly about Congress dad? How comes this old man was able to jump through the wall fence of the travel commando's home and jump inside? And by the time the travel commando, you know, realized, this old man was already in the compound of the travel commando. You know, the travel commando tried challenging him and, you know, telling him, how comes? Actually, the travel commando said, I don't want you in my compound. The old man was still insisting, because the old man also want to get things that actually people are getting. But at the same point, at the same time, this old man does not really realize that his family is the one that has promoted madness in this community. He does not realize that. He knows very well that his children are the ones who are trying to destroy the travel commando, being financed by some individuals outside to cause commotion, confusion in the village. I was really very, very shocked to see this old man who had jumped through the wall fence of the travel commando's home and appear in the compound like a spirit. Me, at first, I was not even believing what my eyes were seeing. I thought that was probably a spirit from somewhere that has landed in the compound of the travel commando. And when the travel commando took the camera very, very close to him, that is when I realized that actually this is the father to ANESTA and MOGESi and Obasa. I could not believe what I was seeing. You know? So these individuals criticize people. They talk so badly about people. And they cannot even support their own father. When you look at the father of these individuals and you look at them and you look at the way they talk, you may think they are doing so much good to their family. But I can assure you, these are children who only minds about their stomach, who mind only things concerning their lives, but they don't think about their father. Actually, if this old man was given chance to talk, he was going to talk a lot of things that was really going to tarnish the names of these boys. These boys, they were very, very lucky, because the travel commando was not happy to see him in the compound. Even if you are the one, would you be really happy to see an enemy coming to your home? What if he had hidden agendas? You know, what if he had his own plans to come and do wrong things in the compound of the travel commando? So actually, the travel commando was right 100% to confront this old man, so that let him go and do the same to confront his own children, to stop talking badly about the travel commando. Let me tell you, this was the golden chance that God has given the travel commando to confront this old man. You know, this was a golden chance. The 40 days had elapsed, and the old man had to appear in the compound of the travel commando. And Mia was very, very happy for the travel commando to confront this old man and spoke the truth on his face. You know, sometimes we don't need to hesitate to tell people their own problems. People need to be told, when you are wrong, you are wrong. You know, how comes he could not be in position to advise his children, to put sense in his children, so that they can see the light? This is the man who is trying all his best to ensure that the village is doing fairly well. And that's exactly what the travel commando is doing. But these individuals, these fools who don't understand, is actually almost destroying everything. Let's fast forward this clip, and then when I come back, we are going to continue with this video very, very strongly. Be patient and let's watch this clip, and then let me come back.
No. Mzee nimekataa. Hiyo nangere. Nimekataa. This guy, his friend is Mokami. Your name is?
Mokami Thomas.
Can you tell people what I did to you this week, now that you are
my
here?
friend, I appreciate very much.
What did I do?
Paid my son's school fees balance.
This last week?
Yeah. In
Huyu
fact,
nimemlipia
I
school fees.
appreciate. And even the son is
Ingia
going
hapo,
on.
ingia waone hapo nini kama unaweza pata. Pitia mlango hapa.
Even the son is on.
Yes.
Yeah, he went back to school.
This mzee, I don't want anything to deal with him because his kids abuse me, his sons, and he is a father. He cannot guide them.
No, he's supposed to.
Hiyo I say no. No. No.
Festus ni alikuwa na
No.
maneno.
Hiyo I say no.
Lakini uni
Huyu hata rafiki yako juzi nimempelekea mtoto shule.
Exactly.
How much money did you give me?
Nothing.
Yeah, I didn't.
I really
Did you give me any land?
No.
Yes, you just came explain to me,
Yeah, and you helped me.
and guys, this is a coincidence. I didn't plan this. I didn't plan.
Actually, when I watch
Hiyo naangere.
that clip,
Hiyo naangere.
pisses me off.
Anaangere. Because
I want to
wewe ni
ask you a
baba
very,
yao,
very
so
simple
no.
question.
lakini mmoja
Me, I'm
If
saying,
you were
I'm
the
saying
one,
no. I have
let
to
me know
stand
in the
firm.
comment section.
Ile
If
mambo
you
ya
were the one,
kukanyaga,
what would you do to
mimi
that
watoto
old man?
nimelisha hapa.
kweli Ernest
Watoto
Would you chase him
nimewapeleka
away?
hata shule, watoto wako
Would
nimepeleka
you
hao
leave him
shule
there?
wakati kipindi wanatafuta pesa hapa ya michanga.
Let me tell you,
Mimi mwenyewe pocket money.
amid his
How
all
many
that
times did I give you a son pocket
confrontation
money?
that the
And they're
travel
abusing
commando
you, and
had
you
with
as the
this old
father, you
man.
cannot guide them.
se nuchinchigeni ta.
This old man did not leave the
Guys,
travel commando's place. And he was able to wait for food, and he ate food. That shows you that there is a problem at home. And these boys who are very busy shouting in their platforms, it shows you that they are not doing the right thing at home. I mean, it's this confrontation. This old man remained there to eat food. If you are the one, would you really remain there and you eat food? It shows you the level of the desperation that is really happening. And you see, these boys are not accepting the truth. That actually there is a problem at home that you need to sort out. You need to sort out. If you remember the so-called ANESTA, when he was talking so badly about Congress dad, that Congress dad had a problem with his father, and Congress dad actually wanted to cut his father. You know, let me tell you something. These boys are good at framing stories. Stories that are really meant to affect and to tarnish the name of the travel commander's family. But in today's video, we are able to see the truth here. Because actually, if this family was so bad, then their father would have not come to the travel commander's place. This old man actually needed help. He needed some clothes for himself. Because I don't think this old man even has money to buy clothes for himself. If you look at the dress code of that old man, probably those are his best clothes. Do you really think ANESTA is releasing money to buy clothes for his own father. Do you think Ernesto is buying diet at home? What we call diet here in Africa is somebody buying meat and taking home and they prepare and people eat that food. Do you think Ernesto is doing that? So when people heard that actually there is a party at the Travel Commando's place, that is a golden opportunity for people to go and have diet. You know, for people to have diet, because actually this man was not invited at the villa. He was not. He was not. When you look at the man who was moving actually with him, that man walked into the Travel Commando's home and he was asking for assistance to pay the school fees of his son. And the Travel Commando was able to give him without even asking questions. If that is not a good man, then who is that? You know, that people are always trying to tarnish his name, day and night. Let's learn to accept the truth. Let's learn how to speak the truth. I was able to watch a live stream of this small boy like a stick. And Ernesto was there commenting. And they asked him, is that your father? He was first trying to deny. How can you deny your own father? And then later on, when the small boy like a stick kept on pressing that if that is not your father, then who is that? You tell us, who is that? Then he said, oh, actually he is my father. It was just because of clothes and shoes. Pretending. Let me tell you, you can never pretend forever. Soon, the stupidity that exists in their homes is going to be exposed. And I'm starting to see the danger. What they have been doing wrongfully in their homes. There are also probable reasons why this old man has been selling land. Maybe he has realized that his children are just a waste. And the only thing that he has resorted to do is to sell off this land and drink the money. Because he's not seeing a future in his children. Because really, look at Ernesto. The way he keeps on talking. Look at this MOGESi man also. They are not helping their parents. And they don't want to accept the truth. A good man will remain a good man. And I can assure you, the Travel Commando has left a mark in these children. The children who have been at his place. They will never forget that this man fed us some time back. They will never forget it. Whether you want to talk what and what, they will never forget. And in the back of their mind, at some point, they will say, the owner of that home fed us when we were young. He bought for us sodas. We enjoy. He gave us clothing. We enjoy during that time. It is really going to be very, very hard to rubbish that from the back of, the minds of those children. The Travel Commando is creating roots in the village. It's creating. And I have a match. Let me tell you, these so-called the reactors are deceiving themselves. If the parents of these children hated the Travel Commando, they would not be releasing their children to go to the Travel Commando's place. They would not be. But they are releasing their children to go to the Travel Commando's place, to go and enjoy themselves. And that is the importance of having a rich uncle in the village. Let me tell you, all those children calls the Travel Commando uncle. Some of them even calls him probably father. Uncle. You see, in the inside his room there, inside his house, there was a child who came to the Travel Commando. That uncle, I also want a cloth. And he said, please go and get yours. Do you know the impact of that to a child? A child will never forget that actually uncle sent me to go and get a cloth for myself. And that is why it's really very, very important to actually make them select what they want, not you dictating on what the children want. Even if a child gets only a pencil, instead of picking clothes and he or she picks a pencil, that is what the heart wants at that time. Allow him or her to take that. But when you grab that from him or her and you give her a cloth, you have done a wrong thing. A child will hate you because of that. A child will not like you because of that. Because he or she would have picked what actually she wants at the moment. So, the freedom that the travel commando gave these children to go and pick clothes for themselves was really a very, very interesting and wise decision. They will never forget the travel commando, because these children, even their own parents, have never taken them to the market and say, pick what you want. But here the travel commando was able to tell these children, actually, pick what you want. That was really very, very good. Very, very good gesture from the travel commando. Big up to you, big brother. Big up, and much respect to you. And please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. The uniqueness that the travel commando is spreading in this village is actually what is missing in a lot of villages. He was able to say, if people like him was more than 10, you can imagine the level and the standard of that village where it would have reached. And that is why he has been struggling so hard to ensure that he promote these other YouTubers. But what some other people are trying to do to him is actually to pull him down, to destroy him. Let me tell you something. I was very, very pleased with what his wife was able to do. In distributing these clothes, she was there with the husband from the time go up to the end. And she was there seeing that everything is moving so well. And that is how a good wife conducts herself. She was there. I know a lot of you were able to watch that video, of the travel command. That shows you how this lady is really a very, very interesting lady. The travel commando did not make a bad choice. He actually made the right choice to make Rocio his own wife. Big up to you and congratulations to the travel commando. I really, really appreciate and I loved how he was able to conduct himself during this time of giving these items to the villagers. Big up to you and much respect to you. And also, would also want to appreciate all those who are able to contribute to ensure that these people in this village was able to get this item. We really appreciate you, and may God bless you and bless the work of your hands. I would also want to take this opportunity to actually congratulate Chef Matiko. He has really given us very, very good news that actually they are expecting. That is really a very, very good news and blessing and much respect, and may God bless them and also enable them to raise their children as very, very good children who will be in position to make a change in this world. We really, really continuously pray for you, and your family, that all will be well. I would also want to take this opportunity to thank all of you who have been in position to support the travel commando in both hard times and joyous time. Much respect to all of you, and thank you so, so much for also supporting us. We really, really appreciate. To my good people in this platform, much respect to you, And I would really want to take this opportunity now to greet all of you and say thank you so much for making this platform what it is today. I really, really do appreciate you. May God bless you, and may God bless the work of your hands. And for those ones who have been in position yesterday to donate to this platform, much respect and appreciation to you, Elena, and also Elena Lindner. Greetings and thank you so much for the big donation yesterday to all of you. Much respect and thank you so much, my good people for making this platform, grow so much. I would also want to take this opportunity to thank all my new subscribers who have joined this platform. And thank you so much. You're most welcome to this family. And to all my subscribers, please thank you so much for making this platform what it is today. Thank you so much. Please, if you have not yet subscribe, and let's take this platform to actually 6,000 subscribers. Thank you, and we're moving very, very strongly. Please subscribe, and so also remember to like the video and put a notification bell so that actually you don't miss out on some of these wonderful, interesting videos that will be coming to your screen. I would really want to take this opportunity to greet all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean, and not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Thank you so much, and also greeting to you, Aisha, from Uganda. Much respect and greetings to you. And thank you, Matthew Thompson. Greetings to you, and not forgetting Otheno Official, Matilde. Greetings to you, and all of you. Jumbo Mark, much respect and greetings to you. Thank you so much for watching. Please come again tomorrow to watch more of my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. God bless all of you. Remember, on Wednesday we are going to be having a live stream. Thank you and much respect to you. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. God bless all of you.